Wesley! Come on! Return to pro golf.
We're doing it. Oh, we're doing it. You're playing too?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. Hey Wesley. Not gonna lie, that was sick. Not a big car guy, but that noise, the lights, BMW. Yeah. Ford's great too. Well, hey, it's our first kart cam from BMW.
It's car cam. No more
Hey.
car cams, only car cams.
Car cams this week, as you can tell by the intros and everything else, it's tournament day. More jittery, more nervous. I haven't felt this in a while, Wesley.
Yeah, I
Truly.
mean, it's still 4 hours till we tee off. We're on our way to the golf course to eat a little, practice a little. I don't usually start getting nervous until like I tee the ball up on the first hole. So
Yeah, you've also been doing this more than I have.
well, yeah.
Of late you haven't, but over the last 10 years you have. So you're not any bit of nerves right now.
No.
Thanks for asking. Yes, nervous, more excited. So Bermuda, I was scared.
Hey George, what are your pre-round feelings right now?
Oh, thanks for asking.
Walk me through it.
This whole week, again, this is unknown to me. I've never been to a DP World event, never played in one. Played in 3 PGA Tour events. The first one, I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous, scared, excited, but I was playing good, so at a familiar course. So I kind of lean on that. So overall, not as nervous as the first tour event. More excited, and I think when I get out there, I'm not going to care as much about results. So I'm truly going to have more fun, or have the most fun possible, playing with a great guy, 2 great guys. But I think it's the unknown.
The thing that I know is that this golf course is built for you.
I know, it is a great course.
It was designed just with you in mind, the ultimate driving machine. You gotta hit it straight. If you hit it straight, just loads of birdie opportunities.
I know.
Hit it crooked, it can show some teeth.
Yeah. But all that to say, I'm excited. I'm more than nervous, which is a good thing for me because, again, most times when I play tournament golf, I'm more nervous than excited. Yes, it's gonna be a fun week. And I think having Mills here, having the crew back in the back seat here, that familiarity is gonna help.
Familiarity? Familiarity.
But yeah, we're doing it.
Familiarity.
DP World Tour, Brian Bros. I don't know what to say. Coming for you.
Yeah.
Munich, Germany.
We'll see you guys at the golf course. That's what I say.
I'm gonna say that too. Do I even need to hit the draw for it? Like, is there?
No, I don't think so.
I think it would only be in like par 5s, and if that's the case where we can't get there, then we just lay it like short of the creeks or short of somethings and play it as a.
Just hit your draw. You can do it. It's not like.
Well, I'm saying
if you just need it once or twice, you're fine. Yeah.
That's the form. The fade between the form, especially. It's like don't even mess around with hitting like my stock draw.
Yeah.
How was that, Cam?
The swing?
I guess here goes nothing. Good warm up in. Again, I like the course a lot. The game feels good, so now it's just kind of time to go execute. I'm excited. Carney, how you feeling?
Good. Ready to rock.
Ready to rock. How you feeling, Cam?
It's gonna be a good day, guys.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good too.
Watch well.
Hey.
Let's go. Oh, always. I need it.
Yeah.
I'm better than that here.
Hey. All right, let's go.
Just flies on the wall here. I mean, how many times do you get to watch George hit his first ever shot on the DP World Tour? How many times? You only get one of those opportunities. And you want to know who's not missing it? BRT.
Never. Wouldn't ever dream of it.
Fellow YouTuber, DP World player.
No new band? Or is that old?
Same one. He's nervous. He's asking about my Whoop band.
It looks good. also.
Sorry, Brenda, I had to go in there. I will see you later. That's important.
They put preferred lies on the scorecard.
Yeah,
How nice is
they
that?
do that on all major tours. I hadn't seen it in a while, but it's usually yellow, not green. This is how you know it's a true YouTube video. We're playing preferred lies. BRT.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Is it preferred lines?
Yeah,
Wow.
I will tell you that. It's too early for you, though.
YouTube golf.
I mean, if you hit the fairway, you deserve a good lie, right?
True.
How cool is it that he gets to play with Pablo Larrazabal?
George.
He's like,
Juan, good sit, yeah.
Pablo is like the perfect guy for George. He's gonna be like his personal hype man. He's also gonna be like his snugly warm blanket of security.
In a minute.
He's gonna be all smiles all day. Pablo is amazing, whether he's shooting 80 or 60. He's gonna be the same, and exactly what George needs. Because George, we all know he's not the same.
Yeah.
That emotional roller coaster.
Lo siento, habla muy poquito español.
So you're speaking Spanish.
George's whoop and glove combo.
Pink and green. More of a pink and blue guy, but right. What do you think he shoots today, Cam? Give me a number.
4.
Under or over?
Oh, under.
4 under.
Not a good day.
Before we get going. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to say drop in the comment section. Y'all are going to know what he shot. But if you haven't seen any of this tournament, you don't know how it plays out, let us know what you think in the comments. Going 1 under par. 1 under.
On the tee from the USA, George Bryan.
Yeah, George!
We need a fairway.
Beauty!
On the tee from Spain, Angel Ayora.
How about all the support out here? I mean, they're like 5 deep out here.
It means a lot you can be here.
No worries, mate.
Oh, yeah, play well.
Play well. See you later. You learning anything?
Yeah, that first fairway was like 9 yards wide. That's what I just learned. Better hit it straight.
Hey, if George can do it, so can the Don. George Bryan accomplished that feat no more than an hour ago. Fairway finder.
Fairway finder at 300.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go just inside that OB stake on that right fairway.
How's he looking?
Dialed.
Nice, that was nice.
Let's go play some golf, man.
Let's go, baby.
What are your thoughts for this?
My thought is I hope George plays amazing. That's first and foremost on my mind. And then second, I don't care about today, but after 4 rounds, I want to be at a lower score than George. Those are my initial thoughts. Off to the tee.
You going out first?
Nah.
Oh, keep an eye on it.
Maybe at some point today we'll have that luxury. No promises.
I know you're itching for it.
Golly. If I was playing with George, I would get the box at some point. But these are like real professionals. So, Grant Horvath, Fat Perez.
You get a message when we can short.
No John Rahm either.
Yeah.
Close. But see if I can keep all that momentum from the duels going. I was really hitting it nice last week in Dallas.
This is game number 32. T from the USA, Wesley Bryan. On the team from Austria, Bernd Wiesberger.
One for one.
Just chilling in the this is M5, M4,
M4.
X7,
M4.
M4 Roadster Sports Car Sedan Luxury Edition. I don't know if that's true. Round one in the book, 73 for me because I birdied the last one with Beast.
DP World debut in the books.
72 under par
How
for
to feel,
Wesley.
George? I mean, I'm a seasoned vet. This is my fourth DP World event.
I mean, this
But
is
really my first.
You played hundreds of tour events. I've only played 4 or 7. Played good. Shot 1 over par. Very nervous on the first tee. You know, massive crowd. Wesley and BRT, one of my friends from back in the day, now on the European Tour or DP Tour, walking the ropes, and I get all emotional and like happy and sad. Not sad, but
Sad.
happy and
How
nervous.
did sad just come out right
And
there?
what I meant to say was emotional. And I'm like, golly, this is like.
Just get to your 356-yard bomb.
But the thing I had going for me is I'm driving it well, got a new shaft in the driver.
Right in 700 meters toward A9.
We're going to A9 soon. Wind off the right. Talking about a dream wind for a fader. Overfade it, it's gonna be fine. You're not gonna really, you're not gonna hook it left. I'm driving it too good.
There's gonna be left.
It'll be left. Hit it, and as soon as I see it apex, give it a fist pump.
Yeah.
I knew it was
I
fairway.
did a fist bump too.
But it was a big deal because like I was very nervous. That set the stage, kind of calmed me down. Pars on 1 and 2, like solid shots all the way through. 3, a little squirrely, chip it at 20 feet, cash it. So like give it a little fist bump again, even par. And from that moment on, I was like, okay, tournament nerves done. I've done enough in the eyes of whatever. I've made 3 pars in a row.
Yeah, for a YouTuber.
I'm not a
great.
fluke. But no, then 1 over, make it just a bogey, and then make a sick birdie on 11, 20-footer, 15-footer, whatever it was, to get to even. Still just like hanging around. And overall, great iron shots, great drives. Didn't really have to do much. Missed one other green coming in, made a bogey, hit a hazard, chipped it out, 2-putted for another bogey. Gets me to
What
2.
hole did you hit in the hazard on?
16.
You hit in the hazard on 16?
Floated a 9-iron up there, and a wind gust got the best of it.
Why'd you have 9-iron?
It's 6-iron off the tee.
Why didn't you hit it over the bunker?
Okay, so back up a little bit. The cut hybrid that's been working great for me. The first one was a thin slice. It's right rough, whatever. The second one got progressively worse. It got this high off the ground.
You topped it.
Almost topped it on number 4, though the 5, the short one. Right rough, almost hit in the weeds, the tall stuff.
So the hybrid was.
Yeah, we retired the fade hybrid after that point. So we played it, whatever. So 2 over, going to 18, driver, 8-iron layup to a par 5, 82 yards, got some TV time, wedge it to 8 feet, I think it was 8 feet, short right. Got a perfect read from Pablo. I mean, as soon as I hit it, start walking it in, just dead center.
And then you look for the camera.
No, I knew the camera was up over there.
Yeah.
But I played it cool. Dapped up Pablo. But no, it was cool. Like I played solid golf. I played. I mean, if you watch it, if this lady would have watched me play, she's like, hey, solid player.
What did Pablo say? Did Pablo say
he was so? If you're watching this, Pablo, welcomed us with open arms to the DP World Tour, and was my biggest fan out there, encouraging me, fist pumping, and like just being a great ambassador. He's been
an ambassador for George.
Yes.
Second biggest fan.
Yeah, biggest fan.
I hear.
Mills.
I've been a bigger fan of George for longer than you have.
That's true.
Esposa.
So, but he's been on DP World Tour 18 years. He's an ambassador to the game, to the tour, and just was like, love you being out here. You're a good player. Who cares what you shoot? Just have fun and enjoy today.
You should start caring what you shoot, George.
I do care because like I know how good I am, but okay, enough about me, Mr. 270.
You
Hold
lost
on.
by 3 to a bum.
Yeah, but look at you though.
I know. I hit it 354 yards off the first hole.
I mean, just look at
And
some of these scores.
It did get off to a nice start.
T23. You kidding me, Wesley?
I know, and I had some hiccups.
If you bogey the last hole, you'd be T6.
P6?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. If you were birdied, you'd have been T12.
But if I hadn't missed the tap in on 17.
And then birdied 18, yeah. So what about your round?
I'll tell you what, today was just a really solid round of golf. I never really was out of position till the very last hole. I hit a lot of high quality wedge shots, a lot of high quality putts that didn't go in. I will say the putter was relatively ice cold, but it's not because I was putting it bad. They just were not going into the hole.
Yeah.
And just had birdie looks on pretty much every single hole, and missed, I think, maybe 2 greens in regulation.
Holy ball striker. You're a striker. So what about the birdie highlights? You had 4 of them and 2
Yeah,
birds?
I had to.
What was the first birdie?
First hole, just right out of the gates, birdie. And then,
do you have a roar?
Yeah, I had a roar.
How big?
It was probably sounding like this.
Okay.
Then made some pars.
What was the next birdie?
Now my next birdie was actually pretty sick because I had 4-iron into par 5, hit it on the green, went over the green into the rough.
What hole?
Lip out. I didn't birdie the hole, that par 5. I don't remember holes. I don't remember the golf course just yet.
Oh, 9 is par 5.
The one that has the little ditch and then the water short left.
Hold on.
The bunkers on the right.
Oh, 6 or 7?
The big tree. Yeah. 6.
6, yeah.
So then I go to 7 and I hit it in my natural habitat on the other hole. First cut on the other hole. Low slice pitching wedge from 110 or 108 because I had to keep it under the trees. Landed it short of the green, chased it up to like 2.5 feet, made it for bird. And then number 9 hit a good tee ball down the middle, right up their green side, up and down for birdie. Turned it 3 under.
So you were able to go for number 9?
What do you mean gave it a go? It's between 4-iron and hybrid. Went floaty hybrid.
How'd you hit it? How'd you get it there?
Because I bombed it. 320-yard bomb into the wind.
Well, let's see my bomb. I bombed it there too.
Oh, let's check out whose bomb went further.
Sorry, I gotta scroll a little bit further down for me. I tied Luke Donald today. Alex Fitzpatrick.
Who'd you beat?
BRT. Eric Barnes. Johannes Veerman. Tiger Christensen.
Who else you beat?
Jose Luis Ballester. Young guy. Nicholas Colstarts. Troy Merritt.
Who else?
Sergio Garcia.
Sergio
partner.
Garcia.
Sean Crocker. Vibe though. So I'm good. Thomas Aiken. I'm good enough to hang with these guys.
No, you beat all those guys.
For 1 round of golf. All right, sorry, they got sidetracked.
Feels like a major cut, but we're actually getting to see ourselves live on the leaderboard.
It's pretty pathetic. It's like, who'd you beat in 1 round? That's how.
We're YouTubers. What do they expect us to contend for golf tournaments?
311, 254 to the hole. Did I hit the new shaft, new driver, or new shaft of the driver? Diamana? I think it took about 200 RPMs to spin. It's made a massive difference. All right, continue on. Birdie there. Where's your next birdie?
Well, I bogeyed 10. It was really sloppy. I hit it in the first cut. and I think I'm getting off this exit.
It's at A9.
Well, I just see a bunch of words
Frankfurter
that I
ring.
don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Frankfurter ring.
Yeah, that's the right one.
Made a really sloppy bogey on 10 and then 11, another par 5. I think I might have made a bogey here, George.
No, just Frankfurter ring. I don't know which.
Frankfurter ring.
Hold on.
Straight.
Take a right. Take a right.
Take a right?
Yes, look.
No, this is going to loop us around,
No.
George.
Oh.
George. That was Frankfurt something else.
Please follow the road for 6 kilometers.
How much time did you just add to us? George? George? Oh, George.
Boy.
George.
No, it's not going to be that bad.
What are you talking about? We're about to do
It's going to add 7 minutes.
we got to do a trapezoid to get to the hotel.
God, that's a tough one. Well,
gives us
anyway.
more time to break down my birdie on 11. Par 5, hit it just gently through the
We
fairway.
haven't seen this part. We haven't seen this part of Germany though.
Yeah, I mean, look at that round.
That's a bad day. That's a bad day to be freaked out. Yeah, that's
You
okay.
told me to go right.
I didn't know both went right. Thought the one continued straight, man.
Well, hit a 4-iron that almost landed in the hole for a double eagle, not an albatross. It's actually right next to Maximilian Kiefer's plaque in the rough that says he made double eagle from there. Wasn't able to do what Maximilian did, but was able to 2-putt for my birdie, and then I think that got me back to 3 under.
Mm-hmm.
And then I
Shut out.
missed a lot of birdie putts until I got to hole 17, and then missed a little tap in for par, and went back to 2 under, and then 18. 18 was pretty exhilarating.
What a bad drive that was.
Snap hooked it in the hazard, dropped it in Narnia, and then tried to hit hybrid over trees. Didn't get over the trees, went through the trees. Somehow ended up in front of the in front of the green in the fairway.
It wasn't like you were trying to like go under the trees.
Well, I'll tell you what, I got a bad break on the drop because I was,
Why did you just punch it out with like a wedge or 8-iron or 9-iron?
because I wanted to try and make birdie. How was I going to birdie if I punched out?
All right. No.
Anyway, it worked out, and then I got up and down for par, sick par. Signed my scorecard 2 under.
All right. Well,
I just cannot believe we're doing this. George, this is a full-blown trapezoid. We had a direct route to our hotel, and now we have to do a trapezoid.
Dream Bowl Palace. Huh. Well, everyone, that was round 1. Officially DP World Tour players now.
Yeah. All right, so we obviously just got done with round 1 recap. And these two guys over here had a fantastic idea. Let's just go ahead and run that leaderboard.
Golf Club I Can Read. We're here. Let's go make some birdies. Also, cut line currently looks like 2 under. Wesley on it. I'm George. See, that's excessive. I need a few under today.
Oh, he went again.
No. Let's go. Welcome back. Round 2.
Recap.
And the reason we're doing this is the DP World. We can't show any live golf shots. It's part of the rules, and we're sticking to them. We're not going to come into the DP World Tour and break rules. But today, speaking of fire, my 18th hole was fire. Let's go.
Gosh, we could not talk about it first, huh?
Wesley, you
I knew
have the next 2 days where
you-
I'm not going to be there.
You've literally been waiting for hours to talk to this little camera about your Eagle on 18. So go for it, George. The stage is yours.
M4,
Huh?
car driving, sick.
Yeah. It drives great in traffic.
Driver over this corner, hit a draw, like we get to Wes's recap. Any kind of hook, don't hit it perfect, hazard. Hit it too much of a fade, bunker. perfect fade right over the corner. That's 250, 246 to a back right pin. And we're thinking downwind, okay, let's play it. You have a mile left. Just play a fade, 30, 40 feet left, 2-putt for birdie. Nope, we're gonna overfade it to a little neck right of the pin that's hazards everywhere. Somehow stayed.
It's like a little island back there. There's water long, water short, water right. Little peninsula.
The best place to putt from is right. Guess where I hit it? Right. And guess where the next putt went? Right in the center. Eagle. Boom. Now we'll say
I heard the roar. I heard a huge roar on 18, and I told Peeler, I said, you know when Tiger's on the golf course and you hear a roar, you know if it's a Tiger roar, and then that right there, you know it's a George roar.
Then yeah, so it was a cool moment because again I was 2 over. Like yesterday, 73, played pretty solid, a little nervy, but today I played actually good golf. Not great, not bad, but just a lot of good shots. Center green 2-putt, center green 2-putt, bogey, like not bad bogeys. But I was 2 over going the 18th hole, my 9th, and I was like, hey, if I want to make this cut, which I think is gonna be 2 under, something has to happen.
And then you made eagle on 18. Let's hear about it.
Boom, eagle, driver hybrid eagle. Next hole, made an okay par on my 10th hole, number 1. Driver, center of the green.
But then you birdie 3.
11, par 3. Again, 8-iron, 2-putt par on a par 3. Great. Hole 3, my 12th hole, driver, cut 8-iron to this left pin. I know it's weird, I'm hitting cuts now. 20 feet, birdie. So I'm 1 under, even par for the tournament.
Wait, so you were in the fairway and hit it at 20 feet?
Yeah.
I was in the trees and hit it at 8 feet.
That's what you play. And no, and so...
Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized?
What?
And you haven't realized it yet. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to realize it. You got 30 seconds.
July 4th?
It is July 4th, that is correct, but not what I realized. I realized that this morning. After I got dressed, because I would have worn some more patriotic stuff.
70-70? 73-73?
You just realized it. We both shot the same score both days.
And we're brothers.
We both have the same last name. We share it with Mills in the backseat who's asleep. Are you kidding me, Mills?
Hole 12, like, I'm now even for the tournament, Wesley. I'm 1 under for the day. I'm like, dang, Wesley, we're in this. We have 4 and 5 easy, both wedge holes. 6 to par 5. I'm like,
no, George, trust me. I was on my phone the whole time. You doing all right back there, Mills?
I'm just gonna go.
Okay. I saw that after you made birdie on 3, you had 2 par 5s left and a couple wedges. And I thought for sure
I know
you were gonna make a run. All you needed was 3 birds to the house.
I
3 par 5s.
I 3-putted number, hit a bad drive on 4, 3-putted it because I didn't want to putt it in the water. I had 60 feet right and I just got scared.
On 4?
Yeah. I was in the right rough and I had tree problems.
You were worried about putting it into the water?
If you miss it left, it goes in the water. If I misread it a little bit and get a little pull, it's in the water. Yeah, I was
out there trying to make cuts, and you're worried about putting it into the water. 3 shots outside the cut line.
That was 2 strokes off the cut line.
You were 3.
That was even.
Oh, you made that eagle
birdie.
Birdie. To get even.
Bogey.
Oh yeah, that's right. The 3-putt did send you to 3 off the cut line. Lane spleefing.
And so then the next hole had a good wet.
Please turn right in 1 kilometer.
Hey, we're not going to miss this turn again, George.
No.
You're not going to mess this one up for us.
Number 5, well, beautiful shot, 98 yards to just a fat pin. And I hit a wedge, Wesley. Most of the time you hit a wedge shot, you kind of know where you're looking up. It went out a different window. I hit it 30 feet left from.
We probably made the same score, which is really unfortunate.
Where'd you on 5?
Wait, you bogeyed 5?
No, par 5.
Yeah, I parred 5 too, and I hit it down the fairway, and then
You skull it or chunk it?
from 105, I hit a nice flighted 56 to take some of the spin off. It lands this far from the hole, skips up, lips out on the way back, spinning to 8 feet straight up the hill
missed it?
and lip out.
Made the same score.
Made the same score, and I thought that I made a 2, and then I thought I made a 3, and then I tapped in for a 4.
Then hole 6, we par 5.
You hit it out of bounds. Just cut straight.
Driver, 248, back pin, out of bounds 30 yards long. It's into the wind is what the off the tee.
You were in the rough, weren't you?
Dead center of the fairway.
And you hit a hybrid out of bounds long?
Wesley, it flew over the green. I'm telling you, I got superhero strength this week.
Now, to be fair, maybe those numbers were off because I had 225 to the hole, or 227 to the hole, and I hit 5-iron and flew it over the green as well. I flew it, but I was like 20 feet right of the hole, and it just flew in the fairway. It flew past pin high. Were you on the left side of the fairway?
Right in the dead center. It's not, I mean...
Yeah, because I flew my 5-iron gently into the breeze 230.
Exactly.
Those numbers might have been off, George.
Don't worry, I'm not going to be able to get there because it's mine. It's right there. I was 3 paces back from the 220 marker. Front edge. Right there. Hit a 300-yard drive in the wind.
I had 200 to the front right here, and it was 27 on, so I had...
Yeah, no, I had a 247. And I have 36 yards over the green, or 40 yards over, and I'm thinking my hybrid's 245 is when I smoke it. I was like, man, if it goes over, I like that chip shot.
Yeah.
And it flew over the green, probably 255, 260. Just shoo, out of bounds.
Shoo!
So then I'm halfway walking up there. I got the safe sign, so I thought. So I'm walking.
No, over here, this isn't safe, George. Over here, that means it's gone.
And then
they don't do the baseball safe.
The spotter came, or the scorer came. Hey, your ball's out of bounds. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
They'll walk back, walk to shame, and have to hit a cut hybrid now. And I'm like, well, beautiful, 20 feet, 2-putt bogeys. So anyway, end up shooting 73, 73, but I was in it, Wesley, to make the cut, to accomplish my goal,
You were in it until you weren't.
Until this hybrid drawing 20 feet right of the pin, just like.
So when the ball's mid-flight, you're like.
No, I knew it was long. I was like.
Right, I know, but when it's mid-flight, you're like, oh, I can still make this cut.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you get up there and they're like, ball's out of bounds, you're like, I can't make this cut.
It was definitely one of those sad moments.
That was the moment.
Yeah. But hey, amazing time. The amount of support that we've had through 2 rounds has been pretty insane, truly.
And 73 is nothing to sneeze at. This is a major professional golf tour with some of the best players in the world.
Yeah.
And you shot 2 respectable scores, and you're only going to be a few shots off the cut line.
Yeah. Missed the cut by 4.
Missed the cut by 4, and there was a lot of stuff that happened.
Enough about me, Mr. 7070. Currently, now you're not going to be this when all's said and done, but T23 as it sits. Flash up on the screen what it actually is.
Oh, I'm tired from all the birdies I made. It wore me out today.
You can't. You're just.
What? I made a horrible bogey on the first hole today.
Right,
That's sneaky. I think 300's gonna be the cut.
There's no way 3 under is gonna be the cut, George. There's no way.
Are you on Ferguson?
So anyway, bogeyed the first hole and then reeled off 3 in a row. I started to feel it a little bit. I was like, oh, I can get right back in this tournament. And so I get to hole 18 and I'm 2 under for the day, 4 under, and what I would say is remotely close to contention. And I hit a perfect tee shot off 18, knowing George had seagulled it. Hit it just left of those tall trees, and right in that little gap, whatever, and the wind's off the left. But I think it's left of those trees. It's left of everything going down a gap. And then I look back up, and I see branches fall. And I'm like, there is no way. There's that one little tree. There's this huge dog leg. And there is one tree that's 300 yards off the tee. It's probably 298 over the water on that line. And it flies. I was like, oh no. And I see them, they're looking for my ball for 10 minutes up there. And so anyway, I walk up, they find it. It's basically in a bush in the hazard, and the tree is in the hazard leaning this way. So even though it hit up in the tree, I had to go back and drop it. The hole was a disaster. Made bogey after thinking I was gonna have 6-iron from the middle of the fairway.
Man, the fact that I beat you by 3 strokes on one hole,
and then still lost by 3 for the day is disappointing.
I'm more of a monetary or short monetary.
You're more of a monetary guy.
More of a
Gotten all bougie, have you?
short-term. What was I even looking for? Monetary?
Momentary.
Momentary. No. I don't even know what I'm just an idiot. Who shoots?
Matrimony.
No. All right, so you're making the turn.
Yeah. So then I make the turn, pretty dejected, if we're being completely honest. And then I hit it a yard and a half right of the fairway on. I missed.
Not a bad drive. The wind's off the right too, so you're like.
And the fairway's 9 yards wide, and I miss it a yard right of the fairway, and it kicks right, and I was like, man, I think I saw what I think I saw, where they went. My ball kicked right. And I saw where they went to go mark my ball in the rough. And goodness gracious, I was in a really bad spot, right behind a tree. There's like 4 trees over there in a 300-yard area. Right behind it, ended up getting it over there left of the green, made bogey again. Tough sledding. And then so I'm running pretty hot. I've made back-to-back bogeys, and now I'm like on the cut line. I'm back to 2 under, I think. Yeah. 2 under. And on the 3rd hole, or number 3, which is my 12th hole, the wind's like into off the left, and I hit 7-iron. The hole that you hit 8-iron on. I hit
Number
7.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7. Just completely flagged it. And I said,
it had to be way long.
I said, go in the hole.
That'd be like 50 feet long.
No, the wind, it was like humming into off the left.
No, it's more off the left.
No, George, I'm telling you. George, I listened to the story. So it's 177, and I hit a very good 7-iron. And it is right at it. I mean, it lands in line with the flag. And after I don't give the go in call lightly, and it lands a couple seconds go by, or like after it lands, I walk back to the bag. I was like, Peeler, that's got to be close, like real close. And then I turned my head around and I hear, oh, and it spun back up the hill, went down the slope, and I had a putt from 14 feet, a weird little knob over there that my ball just randomly went down. And I had a 14-footer that broke like 6 feet after thinking. So anyway.
Mid par?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Kind of messed that one up. So then I go to the next hole, 4.
3.
I hit it right. I get up there because OB's left. Like
West.
You just don't want to.
Doming and Fireby.
Yeah. So I hit it a little right, and again, I see where they go to put the thing down. I was like, not again. There's no way, not again.
You hit fairways.
Well, I'm also trying to not hit it out of bounds like you.
That was not out. That was
out of bounds. What cost you the cut? Hitting the ball out of bounds.
If I would have made birdie there, I would have shot.
You would have birdied the last hole though.
No, I was plugging the lip.
Okay, well it wouldn't have happened that way. So anyway, I get up, jammed in behind trees as well. I've got the smallest little gap, and I got to keep it low, and I got to fly it pretty far. And anyway, I hit a punch 6-iron, and it was like the shot of a lifetime, and it rolled 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 to like 8 feet, made it for birdie to get back to 3 under. And then I hit the next fairway, no big deal. This guy's standing up on his motorcycle.
Pretty sick.
Wow. So anyway, I then hit the fairway in the next hole right behind the tree and have to hit a banana slice 8-iron from 130. I mean, a full-blown banana slice.
That pin, yeah, that's not what you want to do.
And then anyway, I went par, until I got to the last hole and hit a, whatever, in the bunker, had to lay up, then wedged it till I pissed and tapped it in. And there's my 70. A long way of saying I shot 70. Again.
I mean, let's see.
This thing's been going for a 16-minute recap, George.
Yeah, no, I mean.
Woo-wee.
T23. I wonder what your
TMJ.
I wonder what your race to Dubai
George?
would be.
TMJ. Get it?
Yeah, it's just a good play.
Lockjaw.
All I have to say, I'm a little tired, to be honest, a little tired. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want to talk about it. I don't know if you want
I'll be honest.
Ooh.
The traffic in like Munich is beautiful, but if I had to sit in traffic like this every day, I'd move somewhere else. How about you, George? This is a sick car. You get to sit in traffic in, huh?
Yeah, I agree. What else do I got? Yeah, I mean, it was fun to compete. I mean, it was true. Like Pablo and Angel Ayora. Absolute vibes. Both from Spain. Pablo's been around 18 years. Won nine times on the DP World Tour.
He's won 9?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that 10th is always elusive.
Good player, fun, but just a fun person to be around. Helped, like, encouraging. Brought the vibes.
Sounds a lot like me.
Yeah, no, you've been great players too.
Encouraging. Actually, tournament-wise, I can be.
Yeah, you can be great. Oh, I did now.
Dude, we've been yawning this whole time. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
No.
Just tell them bye.
This is where the rubber hits the road for me.
You're gonna be in the car tomorrow, George. You have plenty more
You're right.
FaceTime.
Like and subscribe.